What you see in me is also available in you. And what I see in you is also available within me. Okay, I'm back, and today I'm on the road recording. I wanted to talk about this concept of mirroring and what we see in each other and what we see in ourselves and how we see ourselves and one another. I was going through some old pictures and looking back, it has been 10 years. I have been at this entrepreneurial journey for 10 years. 10 years. And I cannot get over the change that I have made in myself as a human being in the last decade. I can't believe it. From the first time I decided to host a by donation meditation class for children in the back of a nonprofit because they were not going to charge me for rent, and 2 people showed up. I don't even remember how they found me. All I remember was I was getting paid $10 to teach somebody's child to sit in silence and to listen to themselves, and it changed my life forever. And when I was looking back on these photos, I was thinking about who I felt I was in that moment. And I had a lot of fear in a lot of those photos, and a lot of insecurities and uncertainties, and a lot of who do you think you are, Heather? And a lot of I'm not enough. I'm not doing enough. My life sucks. And looking back, I can definitely say things have gotten better. But the funny thing is there's still that conversation in my mind in some things that I do in my life. And coming to this place of peace and acceptance within yourself takes consistency. And I also noticed that some of the photos were me grasping at straws to feel alive, to learn and discover what it means to feel alive. From buying a paddleboard and getting in the car and just going on a road trip with my friends, my kids, when my husband was at work, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not waiting for you. To walking into Sephora and saying, please redo my makeup. I don't have any. I don't know how to do it. To dyeing my hair, to shaving my head when I was sick, to going through my closet and Marie Kondoing everything that I owned. I had to fight for how I wanted to feel. And too often people will say to me, oh my gosh, I wish, you're so brave, you're so courageous. And yes, it takes courage to be ourselves. It takes courage to decide that you want to feel differently about your life, to decide you want to communicate differently, to decide you want deeper connection in your life. It takes courage. It takes courage to be ourselves. And if I had to look back and think about all of the women that I saw before me, and I said, oh, it would be so nice to be able to do that. And then taking one little baby action at a time and getting to the point where now that I've taken those little baby actions and I'm in the same position that a lot of those women were in that I looked up to, those that look up to me, just know it is available within you as well. And what I see in you is also available within me. We're constantly mirroring. We're mirroring what we love and also what we don't love about ourselves. We're mirroring the light and we're mirroring the dark. So let me give you an example. When you see a woman who is successful, who is happy, who feels apparent or looks like she feels amazing in her skin, who's gentle and generous and kind, who's giving, do you judge her? Or are you inspired by her? Because the judgments you make about her are the judgments you are making about yourself. It's the anger that is within. Ugh, I will never be there. Must be nice. And on the flip side of that, I can't wait to be there. She inspires me. What is available in you is also available within me. What you see in me is available within you. And so 2020 is coming, and I'm reflecting on what exactly that means to me, and kind of where I'm at in my life and what that looks like. And in all honesty, the word that keeps coming up for me for the next year is courage. The courage to be myself. The courage to make choices that not everybody else is going to appreciate. The courage to say yes to things that light me on fire. Because the neat thing is, the more I'm saying yes to myself, and it could be something as simple as, no thank you, I don't want that alcoholic beverage. I brought my own kombucha or mocktail or whatever. To, I don't want to go there on vacation. Or, I don't want my website to look like that. Or, that doesn't feel good to me. Or, no, I'm not going to buy you that in the grocery store. You don't need that right now. The more we trust ourselves and honor who we are, the more we give others permission to do the same. Our children, our partners, our colleagues, our friends. The more we accept ourselves and find contentment in who we are today, the more we can see and accept others for who they are. What you see in me is available in you. And I'm telling you, if there's anything that you can get from me today, or any episode that you listen to on this podcast, I want you to know, looking back on the last decade of my life, literally grasping at straws to learn how to feel alive, I have to stop and beg myself to focus on those moments of gratitude and to appreciate how far I have come by taking one little action step every day. There is no science behind this. It is literally one foot in front of the other. You do not have to get a PhD in order to feel good in your life. It is about treating yourself with respect. It's about looking at other people and saying, what does she do that I am not doing? What does her calendar look like? Who is she hanging out with? Ask these questions. Your life depends on it.